It is day 2 of the 2025 ACC Softball Championship, and ready to take off into the quarterfinals on this Thursday from Brighton, Massachusetts. Game 1 of 4 today features the 8th seed Georgia Tech against the regular season champ and 1 seed Lonnie Alameda's Florida State Seminoles. Lead with a hit in the win over Cali yesterday for Georgia Tech. Puts it in play right at second base. Knocked down Hartley with time, though. Looks at DeBueno at first, and that's the way. The quarter
came out ready to go, really punched first and did not look back with the run rule victory.
Miller sends one to shallow center field. Coming in for that's Janai Kerr. And a couple of quick outs for Widra here.
And you just feel that energy, that enthusiasm, and making the most of this opportunity in the postseason.
And we chatted with her after the game on our post game, and she definitely had that energy. Here's the 8th pitch of this at bat. Took a while, but Widra wins. Takes the 3-2 pitch inside, and that actually hit her, so it's going to be a hit by pitch and not a walk. She battles breast cancer. Chopper snagged there by Norton. Nice play by Norton. He's able to use that height. She's 6'2", and she used a buff after the leadoff hit by pitch of Torres. He's at second with 1 out, and that's ball 4 inside. So Dak walks. Oh, she's been a great closer this year. That's inside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks. So a hit by pitch and 2 walks in the first inning, Carol. But I get a feeling big pitch here already for Norton.
Big momentum shift potential in this inning.
And she gets the strikeout, a late rip by Bueno.
Ward had an outstanding season, as you mentioned, and everybody expects to come to the ballpark and have her do that again, and that's just not realistic. She can still have a great year, but
wow, how about Kinsey Norton? She comes back facing command. 40 RPI, but that's strength of schedule at 13. Ball's lined to left field and to her left. Caught by Waycaser. Obviously winning.
Not even having that conversation, so you're right. It's not a bad place to be.
Connolly hits the 0-2 pitch softly back to the circle, and Widra throws her out. So Widra has navigated quickly through the first 5 hitters. 1 hop, it comes up on Torres. She picks it up, fires to first, not in time. It'll be a tough scoring decision. That was a ball blistered. That's sent to right. That ball's going to drop. Quickly fielded by Dak all the way to third, Vukadinovich, and she's there. Oh, 2 outs. It's the Bears. Widra right back to get in ahead of the count 0-2 here.
Well, that's something you do not see much from Georgia Tech. Last in the, oh, you saw the action there. It's trying to kind of bait the throw, but it didn't happen. So got the steal.
This is popped up on the infield and wanting it, calling it as Bueno, and she makes the catch. So Widra gets out of the 2-out jam.
Pitch actually has had more success shifting gears and going up in the zone.
Once again, Norton didn't really have to leave her feet that time on the comebacker, but throws out Ross. Played back 2005 to 8 at Georgia Tech. Was ACC Freshman of the Year back in 05. Second base, and that's Grace Connolly. Couple of ground ball outs to start this inning for the pitcher Norton.
Well, that's when you know that
third strikeout for Kinsey Norton, and she sets down Florida State. And the new left fielder is Addie DeLong.
keeps you focused, keeps you in the game.
She has come in and struck out the first two Georgia Tech hitters she has seen. To third base. Nice scoop. High throw, but back down on the bag is Bueno. Beecham to Bueno. Down in order goes Check. And that is ball four. So she's on base for a second time. A hit by pitch and now a walk, an official walk. And Torres is on base. The leadoff batter to left. He belts the first pitch deep to right center field and sends it out of the ballpark. This game is scoreless, no more. 9th of the year for Janai Kerr. 2-0 Noles.
And we're also hitless no more for Florida State. This is a drop ball that is too much over the middle of the plate, and Janai Kerr was up there hunting that pitch low in the zone, drives her barrel, elevates her bat. And what a statement for Florida State. As the second time through the lineup, they get on the board.
Its Cal was significant. That preserved some pitches for Voiles. That ball smacked deep to left field by Dak. And she hits it off the scoreboard that bears her photo. Her team leading 14th. And the Noles held hitless through the first 2 innings. Hit back-to-back homers here in the third.
I was impressed with Dak. She swung at the first pitch she saw from Voiles, just missed it. And the second pitch she saw, made a quick adjustment to stay on top. An absolute smash from Dak. Back-to-back home runs from Florida State. That's just good.
And she whacks one deep to center field, but it will stay in the yard. Off the bat, it looked like it had a chance, but it faded. Not much breeze at all out there right now in center field, but she flies to deep center for the first out. Bouncing ball out to short, to her right. Simon fires and gets the out. 2 away, Florida State.
It's your last 10 games, head-to-head against opponents. You could go on and on.
Ground ball to third, snagged by Grayson Tucker, and that retires the side, but damage done. Lefty to lefty. And she misses low ball 4. So Danley now in her second inning of work issues her first free pass.
Runs, moving runners, 1 hit at a time.
That's out to center field. DeLong ranges back and makes the catch in front of the track. Tucker flies out for the first down of the inning.
Oh, lots of conversations.
We'll see a 2-0 pitch from Ashton Danley. Hits it softly towards third. It takes a hop for Torres, who gets the out at second. Safe by a stride is Connolly at first. They do get the lead runner. 2 gone. Ashton Danley is a true freshman last year. Called upon to take on a heavy workload for a staff that dealt with a number of injuries. To third, up with that is Beecham. Jason E. fires a strike to first. So Danley works around the leadoff walk. The Tech's now straight. Gets under that on the infield. Coming down the line is Tucker. She calls off the catcher and makes the catch right near the line.
That's a big out for the Seminoles, but that gives people like Addie DeLong more opportunity.
Diving catch right along the line by Alyssa Willer. Let's see. Chance at short for Simon. Boyle sets him down in order. It has set down 6 in a row since Dak's home run as part of the back-to-back homers.
Watching that selection show, seeing the team's excitement.
First pitch swinging, Reese Hunter. It's going to go all the way to the track, and there's the catcher. Hunter again showing her wheels. And like lays down a nice bunt. Stanley has to get out of the way. And Bueno throws to Hartley covering, and a sacrifice works for Emma Simons.
To the outfield, got a sac fly in the game yesterday.
Lays it down. It's a safety squeeze. The runner from third, Hunter, was not breaking for the plate, but it's just going to go as a bunt base hit for Edgman and turn the lineup over.
And forcing Florida State to make some decisions by putting the ball in play.
Top of the order, Eliana Gottlieb, and she lays down the bunt. This time, the play made at first base, Edenfield. Edgman bunt, Gottlieb bunt. Just guides it in the air out to short right, and it hangs up long enough for Hartley to drift back and make the catch. So Tech had 2 on and strand both. Rolled over on that to first base, right to the mid of Leshburr. It's now 7 straight set down by Sophia Voiles since the Dak home run. Hits for Florida State. Georgia Tech's been held scoreless on 4 hits. And there's a base hit. There's hit number 3 of the game for the Noles, and the second for Kerr. This one. It's a ground ball to short, and juggling, no play anywhere now after a late throw by Simons. Want to get that lead runner, Kerr, and then by the time she threw to first, no chance. Out to center field, pretty well hit, but staying in the yard for Vukadinovich, tagging Kerr to third, and a good strong throw. And Tucker came to get it. He had Kerr passing her right by. Down in center field, and the Noles add to their lead. Kerr crosses the plate, and Florida State makes the error hurt. RBI base hit for Bueno, or 14th run batted in. It's 4-0.
Well, they make the error hurt, and Janai Kerr being able to advance on that long fly ball from Michaela Edenfield. This allows her to score easily. That's what.
There goes the runner for third. The throw, safe. Boy, Dak got a great
over there. Grayson Tucker maybe not covering as hard. And you have got to have your head on a swivel on defense and know that Florida State, as Beecham draws the walk, every opportunity they get to take an extra.
4 of the game's runs. Little looper into left is going to get down and skip to the fence. And it may clear the bases. It will. All the way to third goes McKenzie. And suddenly, it's 7-0, and that run rule situation for Georgia Tech gets a lot more serious.
Well, McKenzie really fights this one off. She gets off on out on her front foot, but she's able to keep her hands back enough to get enough on the ball. And when Willer doesn't come up with it, she makes the commitment to go for it. It gets under her glove. You got to do everything you can to keep it in front because the bases are cleared, because it goes to the wall.
1-1 pitch. Lays down the bunt. Fielded, firing to first. Tucker makes the play to end the inning, including that 2-run home run that opened the scoring in the bottom of the third inning. 3-2 pitch catches the low part
of their team to have to plan for all sorts of different pitchers' styles.
It's going to float out to right field. Dak puts it away for the second out. Conley got jammed and hits it in the air to left field. Kerr makes the catch. Absol in her first inning sets the side down. That would end the game. They have the 9-1-2 part of the order up. First pitch swinging. Danley, that ball had some spin. Came right up near little Leshbur's chin. 2 pitch coming to Isa Torres. Chops it up the middle. It'll sneak through for a base hit. So Torres has her first hit of the ACC snubbed. I mean, she was second-team All-ACC last year as a true freshman. First-team All-ACC this year after getting snubbed in the preseason. Wasting no time. Kerr singles to right field, her third hit of the day. Torres scoots down to second, and it's 2. Dax sends it in the air to right. Edgeman under that makes the catch. Tagging going to third. Torres.
And not just flied out to center. I mean, they were both to the warning track. She has just been underneath a few balls that she has squared up well.
And that's going to do it. Torres touches the plate. Game over. Walk-off single for Michaela Edenfield, and Florida State is headed to the semifinals. They shut out Georgia Tech 8-0.
Just an impressive performance from Florida State. Took them a little bit to get going, but once they did, that timely hitting and the group effort, the pitch by committee effort to earn the shutout, just a vintage Florida State win.
So advancing to their 18th consecutive ACC semifinal. And by the way, it's their 18th run rule win of this season. Norton started the game for Tech. Boyles relieved. And the two teams that did not get a chance to play in Tallahassee, the series was canceled due to the tragic shooting at Florida State. They play today, and Florida State wins it 8-0 in 6 innings. So we'll see what happens with Georgia Tech here. They're 27-22 after a 10-11 conference season. The two coaches with a hug there, and Georgia Tech on the bubble, so they'll be kind of sweating things on Sunday. See if they become one of the ACC teams.